Hello everybody, welcome to the NPTEL course on Customer Relationship Management. This is Dr. Shagata Chatterjee from Vijayasoma IIT Kharagpur who is taking this course for you. And in this particular video, we will be giving a brief introduction about this particular course, what you can expect from this course, what kind of prerequisites are required for the course, and what will be the takeaway after you have done this course. So, in this presentation, we will discuss about that. So, the contents of this small video will be like this. First, we will discuss about the background and the objectives of this course, then the pedagogy, the course outline, and then a brief introduction about myself. So, to discuss about the background of this course, there are various companies which are both in the retail sector and there are other sectors like let us say telecom sector and different services sector, hospitality. The different areas where companies are focusing on acquiring and retaining customers. So, they are always trying to acquire retail customers and their competition is also trying to do the same thing. So, when you and your competition both is trying to do the same thing, then there is obviously a challenge that who does it better. So, while various marketing programs help in acquiring, the results are not always positive and most so in the case of customer retention. So, often happens that you can acquire lots of customers pretty well, but retaining the customer becomes a challenge. Some of the classic examples will be let us say the new apps that they develop. So, you see lots of downloads of apps in a very small period of time and then people do not use that app for a longer period of time. So, when this kind of things happen, this is when customer relationship management comes into the play because you have to focus on long term relationship rather than short term relationship, and we will show you while in this particular course that why focusing on long term relationship both in a B2B and a B2C sector makes more sense than focusing on short term very transaction oriented relationships or very transaction oriented strategies. Now, why you have to also understand that this is not something that you can do in one day, it is a very long process. So, that is why oftentimes CRM comes under overall a strategy perspective rather than a small specific marketing program that we have taken. So, we will be given this background that people are more interested in having long term relationship with a service provider both in a B2B and B2C market, CRM becomes very relevant. So, what you can expect from this particular course, the objective of this course is to help students understand the concept and practice of CRM both from the theoretical point of view, like concepts will be from the theoretical marketing theories and CRM theories will be more discussed when we discuss the concept. And when we discuss the practice, we will show that how these theories are actually implemented, what kind of modifications has been done to make those theories more applicable to a particular context. So, basically understand the concept and practice of CRM derived from research and applications across businesses. So, not only a specific industry, but across various industries we will be discussing. These concepts and applications from real life case studies will help identify opportunities which can be successfully implemented for long term profitability. So, how long term relationship strategy is taken by various companies and suggested by various academicians, how that can be transformed to a profit making business strategy is something that we will be discussing. So, you have to have after this course, you have to have that kind of a bridge that how the theories and the practices and the case studies, how the learning from that can be converted to a profit making business. The pedagogy of this particular course will be basically 20 hours of videos. So, there will be multiple modules, some will be hands on, some will be case study oriented, some will be just discussion. So, there will be multiple modules for that. So, overall there will be 20 hours of video, but off video there will be lots of learning. So, that is why this particular course will be different from other courses, that you will have lots of take home assignments, lots of works that you have to do outside listening to the videos. So, those will be part of this course. There will be theoretical and practical analysis of the theories related to CRM. So, both theoretical understanding is needed and practical knowledge, how that can be applied in a real life situation is also needed. So, that is something that we will be trying to do in this class. And student participation in discussion forums is of utmost interest. You have to understand that management subjects cannot be taught like a monologue. Now, NPTEL is a monologue kind of a system where we present and you just listen. But I will try to make this particular course as much interactive as possible, and the only possible interaction mechanism here available other than the live sessions, a few live sessions, are probably the discussion forums. So, that is why you have to use the discussion forums not only to discuss with me, but also to discuss with your peers, so that you can develop a good learning experience. You can get a good learning experience. The course outline will be like this. On the week 1, we will be focusing on strategic and conceptual foundations, and then we will go to building customer relationship, and case analysis will be done. In the 3rd week, we will talk about economics of CRM. So, how the money will focus on the monetary part of CRM. Then week 4 and week 5 we will discuss about B2B and B2C separately, like customers and business customers and normal consumers, end consumers separately, and how CRM can help you there. Week 6 we will talk about various kind of technologies that are available, and then we will talk about CRM roadmap, operational issues and implementation issues. So, all the strategic issues will be discussed in week 7. And week 8 we will do a little bit of analytics in CRM also, basically based on Excel, whatever Excel based. So, some amount of Excel based activity will be done in week 3 also when we talk about economics of CRM, but some other amount of Excel based activity will also be done in week 8, where we will be discussing on analytics of CRM. Now, you have to understand that we will not do a marketing analytics course here. We just whatever knowledge is required to have a CRM a conceptual idea about CRM, that will be discussed in this week 8. A brief introduction about myself. This is Dr. Shagata Chatterjee. I am an assistant professor in Vinod Gupta School of Management, IIT Kharagpur. I have done my BTech from this institute, and I have done my PhD from IIM Bangalore. And some of the companies where I have done my consultancy and training are listed here. You can know more about me from this particular link that has been given here. So, that is all about the introduction, and I will see you in the course. Thank you very much.